Good morning. Thanks to Taco Bell one more time. My friend Carlos inspired me for this vid. I asked for three chicken chipotle chalupas, my usual. The one and he was gonna put it on a tray. Actually, he was gonna put it in a bag. I said I'm gonna stay, and he offered me a bag. And then I wanted to share the knowledge with him, but I rather choose to do a vid. And my video is like the knowledge of wasting a paper bag, because I was raised in small business. These are huge corporations like Taco Bell, McDonald's, etc. So these people buy their paper products and their packs of ketchup in bulk, and I'm sure they probably have their own factories for these products. It's like small businesses. So this is where I got this knowledge from small businesses. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. A small business in Brooklyn, New York. My father owned it. I managed it, then owned it in Brooklyn. So I have this knowledge. So paper products like paper bags like this. You know how much it costs, like those little small businesses? We're talking about in the 80s and 90s. I don't know how it is now. It's still expensive. In the 90-cent store, you could buy $1. You could buy like styrofoam cups like this, like one stack. But back in those days, that shit was expensive. Even these days for small businesses, that, excuse my language, is still expensive. But for the corporations, they have their own factories. They get in bulk. And they give you extra, they give you what you want. But small businesses are very careful of how much napkins they give you. But if they give you a free cup or a paper bag, they're careful, because to them, back in the days, like a pack of ketchup was like a quarter to the owner. You could buy a dollar pack of French fries, almost a quarter for a pack of Heinz ketchup. Hunt's was a little bit less. I raised it in the 80s and 90s. That shit was expensive. Okay, so this is the knowledge I want to share with you. Okay, so now that's a little bit of knowledge I wanted to give you. So other knowledge I want is like why. Another reason why I didn't want to take the dude's paper bag, and I chose to take the stay tray, was the waste of the paper bag. Not just how much it costs small businesses or the corporations, the waste of the paper bag. Why I don't like to waste paper bags, even though it's free. Look, this paper bag is free. I took it from him. I said I want to do a vid. I got a tray with my food, but I took this bag just to do this vid. And what else he gave me with the tray? Look, he gave me napkins. This is paper too. Look at this. Look what else he gave me. He gave me, what is this? My food and wax paper. Is wax paper made out of this material? That knowledge I don't have. Okay, so this is like unagi. Unagi is a term that I learned from Ross from Friends, which is a Japanese used word for intelligence, your intellect. So this is gonna boggle your mind right here. Okay, if you look around the world, the process of making anything, what is the toughest process of a product to make? Do you know how hard it is to make a roll of toilet paper? We take this stuff for advantage. What is the process of making this paper bag and this napkin? You know what it is? Let me run that. It's gonna boggle your mind. You gotta chop down a damn tree. You gotta burn it, probably melt it and put it to factories and shred it. You gotta make it white, make it brown, fold it. Then you gotta do this to make napkin, make cup. Get the hell out of here! Come on! Look, how can you waste a bag? How can you waste this paper, man? I'm dead serious. You know how much work this is? Why I respect work is Shaquille O'Neal. That's one of his mottos. He respects work. My brother hangs out with him. My brother hangs out in Hollywood, so he respects work. He has my brother told me about his kids. He made a contract with his kids. I forgot the contract. I don't want to talk too much. I made my brain that they got to go to college or something like that, or to my knowledge, or they get nothing in their will. They have to work or do something. So he makes all his kids work because he respects work. Because he comes from, to my knowledge, New Jersey on welfare, a welfare family. To my knowledge, his mother and father. So Shaquille O'Neal comes from he knows the value of a dollar. Okay, so he respects work. So what in this world is more work than making a paper bag, a napkin, or a roll of toilet paper? It's insane. You know what's the process? You gotta bleach it, melt it, do this, do that. That's a lot of work. Cars? Making a car's what? I don't want to talk about I apologize. I don't want to talk about nothing else. But what is more than work? This. I swear to God, illegal or illegal, our farmers will not do their process of making their product in any legal or illegal fashion is not. This is the hardest product to make is paper. Paper money. The government knows about that. Of course, they have their own special kind of paper, so I don't know about that. But the paper, the toilet paper wipe that we use every day, and these napkins and these paper bags that I did not want to waste, What is more harder than this? If you give me some feedback, any knowledge, I can't think of nothing harder than this. Construction, it is nothing. Construction of homes, it is nothing compared to the process of a paper bag. Construction, you got a construction crew, you build the house. That's a normal thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Actually, the hardest thing of construction is like the materials that they use for the construction, you know what I mean? The process of those materials, how it came into life. That wood, how it came into life, the concrete mix, all that stuff. The workers just assembling things. It's like getting it's like getting a puzzle and putting the puzzle together. So think about it. What's hard? I mean, this is insane. Paper products everywhere. Your toilet paper sick. 100 sheets cut into pieces. That's all made out of paper. Yo, and you're cutting down trees for this shit. Oil wells. Oil wells are drilled and there's people pumping oil. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Paper bags, toilet paper. What is the hardest process? I don't want to talk about illegal stuff. Fields and stuff, poppy fields or any kind of fields you work on. You farm, you're grazing animals, you farm, blah, blah, blah. Cutting chickens, putting them in the machines, blah, blah, blah. But that's nothing. Killing, assembling. This is a process. You're cutting down damn trees, melting the joints, put it through a process, cutting with 1,000 roll sheets. Get that. Yo, I gotta. Whoa. Do you understand how much work that is? That is sick. There's nothing more valuable than paper. Plastic products, yes, plastic products, yes. I don't have the knowledge of plastic products. Plastic products, I would have to do the research. I don't know what it's made out of, petroleum, I don't know how they make that. I have a little bit of knowledge of plastic, but not too much. But paper is I don't use no vulgar language. Paper. One more time. Repeat after me. Paper. This shit is like, oh God.